Oh my.
What's up, people? This your boy Carlos Miller, tuning in once again. And this is the Prodigal Son. And I am the Prodigal Son. Let me get right into it, man. There's a man that's on this earth. Or we gonna say that was a man that once walked this earth. That is hated in, if not all aspects, a lot of aspects. And that man name is Jesus, y'all. People don't want to hear about him today. And for some reason, people want to use what other people do as an excuse about him. Now, let me tell you how silly that sounds, right? What if somebody you know won't listen to none you say or none you've told them because of what somebody else has said about you, or somebody you know that you talk to and they don't, I guess you can say, represent you properly? Will that stop you from listening to me or to you in that matter? I'm rolling somewhere. I'm getting to a point, right? My point is that there's so many people out here in this world. They use what somebody else did for the reason not to listen to Jesus or listen to his teachings in the Bible, right? And that's a problem because of the simple fact you got a problem with somebody else, but you're using that to have a problem with Jesus. Now, Jesus done nothing wrong to you. Only done good to you. Died for the whole world's sins. Loved us, cared for us, want to see us make it to heaven and all that. You know, tell us to watch out for false prophets. Tell us to watch and pray. Tell us to be mindful of the devil devices and all this stuff. Shows nothing but mercy, grace, and peace and everything that is solid. Everything that is true and honest. But because someone that says they follow him and listen to him comes up short, you say you don't want to listen to Jesus no more. What's up with that, y'all? I'm getting to a point where it's like, I don't get that. I don't get that. And I don't get that for a lot of reasons, right? Say, for example, we know it's fake money out here, right? Fake $100 bills, fake $20 bills, fake dollar bills, fake all this and that. You know what I'm saying? But I never seen nobody stop wanting to make money because there's fake money out here. I got another one for you. Some of you may not like this. But there are some men out here that are trying to act like women. Now, for the men that love real biological women, it hasn't stopped the man from getting an actual woman that's actually a woman that was born a woman. And it hasn't stopped him from liking women just because there are men out here that want to be women. Vice versa. There are women out here that want to be men. That hasn't stopped women from wanting to get a man. Just because there's a woman out there that want to be a man. Do it make sense, y'all? Do it make sense? Tell me, does it make sense? Jesus told us, right? He said, beware of false prophets. He said they're going to be wolves in sheep clothing. Man, he told us so much stuff that we can apply and listen and take heed to for our lives and for the betterment of us as people. Like, Man, his teachings are awesome. But for some reason, people want to use what somebody else did and said that's so-called supposed to have been a Christian or a preacher or whatever. Want to stop the, oh man, I don't listen to none of that Jesus stuff, man. Man, the preachers be the pastor be the most hypocrite. Maybe the pastors you know. All pastors ain't hypocrites. I found some that's pretty decent, y'all, that ain't hypocrites. That ain't sleeping with, you know what I'm saying, women in the church. Ain't stealing the church money, got their own jobs, make their own money, let you know, hey, I got my own money, I don't need the church money. So, I'm just saying, I don't get it, y'all. I don't get how you can use that as your excuse. Peter asked Jesus, what shall be the signs of the end times? The first thing Jesus said, take heed that no man deceive you. That right there should tell it all, people. Jesus himself, the one that people say, oh, the pastor, the biggest hypocrite. Man, my mama went to church every Sunday, man, and all she did was cuss and drink and sleep with men and blase, blase, blase. What they got to do with Jesus is the question. What they got to do with you following Jesus, bro? That mean they failed. They got out of line. They did what they ain't supposed to be doing. I just thought about something. All the parents out there, not even just the parents, all of us, we've been raised by our parents, our guardians, whoever raised us, right? I don't know if you all got siblings, but we're going to use, for example, if you had siblings, right? So, you got a mom, you got a dad, whoever raised you, right? Grandparents, aunties, uncles, foster family, whoever, right? Say you had siblings. Your siblings didn't listen to your parents, your guardian. They got in trouble because they always, did the opposite. Did that stop you from listening to your mama or your daddy or your guardian, whoever raised you? Because your sibling won't listen to, oh man, I ain't listening to my mama, man, because, man, my siblings hypocrites. Oh, man, they don't listen to nothing my mama say. Man, my mama say one thing, they say, yes, ma'am, and they act like they obey in front of my mama, and as soon as my mama leave, they doing the opposite. They doing wrong, and, oh, man, they acting up. Now, do that make any sense to you? No, it don't. So if that don't make sense, how do it make sense to say you don't want to believe in Jesus or you don't want to follow Jesus because of what somebody else did, what somebody else said? It don't make sense. It'll never make sense. I've seen a lot of people do a lot of wrong. I've seen a lot of people have a lot of shortcomings. I've seen a lot of hypocrites. I've seen a lot of self-righteous people. I've seen a lot of people that said they was Christians and was just straight up lying. But none of it never made me want to say, oh, Jesus, I'm never going to listen to you. Oh, I hate you, Jesus. Or I ain't listening to none you said. Oh, I can't trust none you said because of what somebody else did. Ain't never made me do that. Because you know what? I know what he did for my life. How he changed my life. So why would I worry about what somebody else did? I know what he did for me. And I also know what he said. And when somebody doing something that he said not to do, that's them that messed up. Has nothing to do with him. Has nothing to do with the Bible. People change and they turn to all this other stuff. Oh man, nah, I can't believe that, man. I just believe what science say. You know what I'm saying? I believe in, everything else. I believe in just, I know some was out there, some created us, but I don't know. I'm just using that for example. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, get it together. Oh man, nah, man, Nah, man, how can Jesus be the way, man? What about all these other religions, man? What about all these other religions, man, and all these hypocrites in Christianity, bro? If you want to go there, bro, it's hypocrites in everything. Even what's his name? Napoleon from the Outlaws, the rap group that Tupac had formed and found or whatever. He even said, you know what I'm saying, that if you're a true Muslim, even though these guys want to act like they're Muslims and be gangster, but if you really practice your Muslim religion, you can't be a gangster. I'm only using that for example to say this. There's hypocrites everywhere. So what do you mean by hypocrites stopping you from believing Jesus? Now, I believe Jesus. I believe that Jesus is the way. I believe that Jesus is the way to God. God sent his son. He's the savior of the world. And if you want to get to the Father, you got to go through the Son of God, Jesus Christ, because he's the one that saved us. He's the one that give us life, because he has the life of the Father inside of him. I just wanted to share this with y'all, man, because for some reason, people just ain't getting it. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But do a self-check, man. Don't never let nobody stop you from following Jesus. Don't let what somebody else did and said stop you. You know what I'm saying? If my daughter stopped listening to what I say and want to go out there cutting up, acting a fool, does that mean that I'm a bad person? Does that mean that no one should never listen to me because my daughter started going out there cutting, acting a fool? Does that mean me and my wife are no good if we did our best to plant the right things in our daughter, do what's right, show her the way, show her how to live a good life, to keep herself, not going out there, you know, giving herself to every man that's out there and all this, keeping herself to marriage, you know, just doing what's right, you know what I'm saying, and showing her how to be a good young lady, godly young lady, how to follow Christ and all this. What if she don't want to do it? Do that make me a horrible person? Do that make me somebody not want to listen to because my daughter don't want to listen to me no more? Let it make sense, y'all. Let it make sense. This your boy, Carlos Miller. I'm the prodigal son. And this is the prodigal son. And always remember this, that you're never too far lost that you can't be found. Because I was found when I was lost. I was lost when I was found. The prodigal son brought back by the cross, y'all. I'll let you later.